Hey guys, welcome back. Today we discuss Space Jam: A New Legacy. Space Jam: A New Legacy stars LeBron James in what was marketed as a sequel to the 1996 film of the same name. Both films opened with the main character, then Michael Jordan, this time LeBron James, as kids, and ends with them as adults playing in a high-stakes basketball game with tunes. But the similarities between the two films ends there. In the original, little Mike had dreams of going to college and the NBA. His father was warm and supportive of his talent, and their father-son relationship was endearing. Here, little LeBron is pressured to pursue basketball because it's his way out of the hood, and not only for himself, but his single mother and everyone else he cares about. Fast forward, and we see that child has grown into an adult just as pushy when it comes to his youngest son, who is an unappreciated natural talent in other things, namely gaming and coding. I get that the two men had different backgrounds growing up, but this is a movie, not real life, and the family dynamic in the first film was just far more positive and enjoyable. It reflected a dynamic that you don't really see much in today's entertainment. This one even threw in a line disparaging fathers generally, which was just completely unnecessary, especially for what's supposed to be a family film. Another difference between the two is the whole motivation behind the plot. In the original, the tunes needed the athlete. This was important because there was this entire storyline between them and an invading race of aliens that was engaging and hilarious. The tunes were really the stars of the show. The humans were fun additions. And there were a ton of cameos that just added to the overall comedy. This time, the story is driven by the bad dad's attitude and his son's resentment, contributing to the boy being kidnapped by what's essentially the internet, played by Don Cheadle, and LeBron having to recruit the tunes to help save him. It's a pretty dark take, and despite the longer runtime, it's far less interesting to watch overall. And honestly, it wasn't even that watchable as a movie. Visually, the CGI was far too over the top, and sure, they meant to give the film a more modern shine, but that ended up being more distracting than anything and added nothing to what was happening on screen. The dialogue was dry, the action in some cases was little more than a poor imitation of the original, the acting was terrible all around, and if that's not bad enough, the tunes felt completely out of character. A lot of attention has been paid to Lola Bunny's transition from one movie to the next, but they were actually all very different personality-wise from how they were presented in just the last movie, let alone their own properties. I mean, how do you mess up the tunes? Space Jam: A New Legacy went through 2 directors, 6 screenwriters, and 2 years of production, not to mention a $150 million budget. And this is what they came up with? A long, obnoxious advertisement for Warner Brothers, and a perfect example of why so often nostalgia bait sequels fail. I would have much preferred to see, maybe Jordan's kids from the first movie, for some reason or another being brought back into the world to carry on their father's legacy and to save the universe with the help of the tunes. Instead, we got a lukewarm hodgepodge, steaming pile of trash. But hey, those are my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time.